Team IBB? It's your boys James and Gary here with yet another episode of the hashtag IBB Fortunate. Oh yeah, so James, if you could just tell all the folks watching here today what the hashtag IBB Fortunate is all about.
We open up a random fortune cookie. That random fortune will somehow relate to some life, leadership, business, life lesson experience that we've been through, with the goal of us being fortunate to have others who have taught us a bunch of things that maybe you'll learn a little something that you could immediately put into action, make part of your action ultimatum.
That's right. That's what 2018 is all about.
Ultimatum.
The action ultimatum.
Action is the best medicine.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, James, if you could just tell all the folks about the very, very special guest that we have here today, the
Mark
one,
Price.
the only Mark Price.
One, Pax, thank you. Pax Parker hooked it up. Thank you very much. Sanjay and I were talking about Mark Price and the Cavs and the good old days and all that. And
The good old days.
And
The glory days.
He's just a gentleman and a scholar, and he got me this sweet Mark Price basketball card that I keep on display at the office to keep me motivated. When I was little, I was Mark Price. That is who I was going to be when I grew up. I was going to be his height. That didn't happen. I was going to play for the Cavs. That didn't happen. But get this, in the off season, I was going to be on the SWAT team. You know, just kicking around off season stuff. So,
yeah, right.
But Mark Price was my absolute idol growing up. So, Pax, thank you very much. And so somehow we'll try and tie this into Mark Price, into the Cavs, into
100%, yeah.
SWAT team stuff.
And just for the record and just for the internet, I'm just going to give a quick shout out because my favorite point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers, all-time favorite. Sorry, not Kyrie Irving, obviously,
Definitely
right?
not.
Obviously not.
Definitely not.
The one and only Terrell Brandon.
Dude,
Yeah, I
dude.
love him. I love him.
Who taught Terrell Brandon? Mark Price.
Mike
Felt that.
Fratello.
He's like, stop it, guys, you're embarrassing me.
Mike Fratello, actually.
Mike Fratello.
It's coach. He's the coach. Of
Lenny
course.
Wilkins, bro, taught Mark Price, and Mark
this
Price
on?
taught Terrell Brandon. Dang it, Mark Price.
He is awesome, though. He is awesome.
Yeah, sorry.
And shout out to Jimmy Morozic, too, because I know him and I have always been big Wes Person fans, too. So No?
I mean,
he's awesome.
I think his glory days were on the Suns.
Definitely.
Kind of look too much time with the Suns. All right, sorry.
All right, guys. So here we are. We got one rule, and that's you got to eat it
Before you read it. No, you're good.
You got to get it.
That's
Get it.
the way
You
the
gotta
cookie
eat the hat.
crumbles. Dude, the Cavs are the reason why I'm so superstitious. And the Browns. And the Indians, but we won't go there. What is our fortune?
Courage is grace under pressure. Courage is grace under pressure.
Go.
Oh, man. So, I believe there was a quote by Yosef Karsh, I want to say, and it's just been really, really, really helpful to me. And when I found it on the internet, it's just been really powerful. So the quote is, "Like a photograph, character develops in darkness." And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So like,
It is a good
that's the
quote.
very first thing that I thought of here is when, courage shows up when you're under pressure. So the biggest thing that my takeaway is going to be is just that the fact that when you're feeling the pressure and when times are tough and when everything seems impossible, that's when your character shows up the most. That's when you somehow find the strength to live another day. That's when you find the strength to get out of the rut, to do the things that are what seemed to be impossible, but you somehow get through it and you somehow make it happen. That's when you show the most integrity, the most courage, and that's when you show up is in the darkest and the hardest of times. So
In the darkness.
in the darkness.
Yeah, so that reminds me of the Cavs growing up. So the darkness of my life.
The darkest days.
The darkest Chicago Bulls. But anyway, so
Craigie
courage is
Lowe.
grace under pressure. Mark Price is per example of that. He was one of the all-time best free throw percentage.
Shooters, yep.
Side note, I'm 2-time free throw champion of Lakeland Community College basketball camp. I was being like, that was the only thing I had in common with
What
Mark
grade is
Price.
that?
But I don't know, I think it was like 11 or 12. But that's the biggest thing is I feel like free throws are a good example of
Pressure situations.
super pressure situations, and even too I know like for us it's like go constant. We're so used to having people trying, not so much people intentionally, well some people intentionally trying to stop us from hitting our goals. Others you're battling all these outside factors, but sometimes where we crack under pressure is just the easy, like those easy moments where like, oh, this is so easy, and that's when you crack. So
When you let off the gas.
yeah. So, but that's where I feel like it's when all eyes are on you. That is when you need the most courage. And a lot of times I watch what you do, and I'm like, man, he makes it look easy. And you've made that comment too. It's like, oh, James, you make so like.
Yeah, he makes it look easy. What are you talking about?
No. It just that's the thing is grace under pressure and having that courage is first off you have to take that first shot. You miss every shot you don't take. That's Wayne Gretzky, but let's pretend Mark Price said it. That's the biggest thing is
So that's tip number 1 about how to make things look easy. Is
be
you just,
like Mark Price.
just take other people's quotes and say
Take
it's
other
from Mark
people's quotes,
Price.
put them in your mouth and say them. That's the biggest thing is.
Go on, I'm with it.
We have derailed. So, anyway, thank you for joining us on this hashtag IBB Fortunate. With the Mark Price. Courage is grace under pressure. Practice, 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 practice. And know that when the time comes, when all eyes are on you, and it's up to you, ride or die, to the death, above the line or below the line. Little Tim Kite. But TK. And that ultimately just what you're doing when no one's looking and the practice and the work that you're putting in, that will allow you to have the courage to look graceful in the most pressured moments of life. And the more you do it, the more routine it comes. And the last thing I'm going to say is what Gary and I do, like our everyday routine now, literally would have suffocated us. The pressure of it all would have suffocated us probably 3-4 years ago.
Correct.
Maybe a year ago. But, that's where don't just
you build up endurance,
you
right?
build a tolerance. Like anything, you
Tolerance.
build a tolerance and you build endurance to where, you have that new normal.
Absolutely.
And that's how you look graceful. That's how you handle the pressure is you just literally day in and day out are chipping away at building more and more.
Hashtag getting better every day.
Hashtag one day better. And we're shutting up.
All right, guys. So until next time, stay burn proof.